Welcome back to another talk through. This time around, I'm here to talk to you about Spent 2. Since I did the last video, it's got a hell of a lot colder in the office. So I've got the radio from full whack, I've got my beanie on, and I've got my coat on. However, I can't complain because it's not raining for the first time in what feels like 8 years in the UK. So that's quite nice. We've had Christmas, obviously, which I hope everyone managed to get their copies of the yearbooks on time, and if you didn't, they are still available. Maybe you even got a copy of this in your stocking, who knows? That would have been pretty cool though. Now this one's going to be a bit different because I'm not going to run through all of it because there's, as you can see, quite a lot to get through. I don't want to take up all your time as I know everyone's very busy these days, but I'm going to give you a run through of Spent 2, all that's got packed into it, or not all of it, but some of it, and why, to be honest, I think it's quite a lot of our favourite books. So as always, well, I say as always, I've only done 2 of these things. I should give you the stats. So it's 516 pages thick. It's 112 by 100, oh no, it's 112 by 148 by 35 mil of book. And that's 7 mil wider than Spent 1. It's pocket-sized-ish. I've got pocket there, pocket. In. That's a long one. There we go. It's why has that done that? It'd have to be a big pocket, in all fairness, but it is pocket-sized-ish. The cover is from Sven Martin. There's Amory Piron on there. You can see a little bit of sunlight, which I think is from Deathgrip 2. This thing is filled to the brim with stuff: pictures, write-ups, galleries, you name it, it's in there. Bike checks. We've got all sorts. There's a word search, forgot about that. Interviews, little film teasers. There's some QR codes in there as well. It's one of my favourite pages, which is so very accurate. From John Gregory there. There's even a barcode. I'm not really sure what that's for. But all of that for 16 quid. You think about that. I don't know how much a magazine is these days. Actually, how much is a magazine? I don't know, like a £5 or 6 quid? That's a lot more than a magazine. And it fits in your pocket. But basically what I'm going to do is, I think probably the best idea is just flick through. I'm not going to do it in any particular order because there's too much to get through. But I'll just flick through. If I find some stuff that's cool, which all of it is, obviously, then I will show it to you. So, let's start with a deeper dive into the engine inside. The Anthill Films' latest production, written by Daisy Madison. Very cool gallery, just going through with a bit of a write-up. Basically all about how people use bikes around the world and how they help change lives, which is pretty incredible, considering we just, majority of the time, use them for fun or getting around to work and stuff. That's pretty cool. I can't wheelie for shit, so that's pretty impressive. A human on a bicycle could ride 960 miles on the same amount of energy that goes into moving a car 20 miles. Pretty insane. So right, next one. There's a views. Little interview with Nigel Page. Pager, as you might know. Oh, double Everesting. That's a good one. Ben Hildred. Great look into incredible thing that the bloke did. I remember having a chat with him on Instagram and he said that by the end of it, he was seeing doors on the fire road and he was basically like just hallucinating, which is mental. I can't even... 17,698 vertical meters in a single ride. That's 1,000 meters of elevation every lap. Just mental. And yeah, some amazing photos from Callum Wood. A bit of a fan favourite, which is pretty cool. All the dirt, load of dirt covers. In fact, it's every single dirt cover, spanning back all the way to the start. Beautiful write-up from Pete Scullion as Path. I love that photo of the turn. It's stunning. Absolutely incredible. Amazing views. Look at that. He does get some cool stuff. Keep It Real, which you might remember from Spent 1. It's pretty cool, just looking at bikes that, you know, are proper bikes. Jonathan Jackson's homemade 1980 MP25 Hill Bomber. And Andy Lloyd taking some pretty cool photos there, you can see. Some scene checks. There's a Q&A with Andy Kolb about the scene in Austria, which is pretty cool. Which I think, I mean, it must be growing now, considering they've got 2 of the best riders in the world, being Valley Hole and Andy Cole. Aberdeen in Scotland as well. Very nice. Words by Stuart Leal, who you will know as Mr. Shredder. One from Rose Bromley as well. Santa Cruz Bicycles Morzine. Very cool. Some words by Chris Kilmurray. Lovely that. Some good doodles from John Gregory. Again, flick through. Oh, we've landed on Invisible Boundaries by our very own Marcella. The Power of Urban Downhill in Colombia, with some amazing photos, like some magic. There's a lovely write-up from Anke Martin, all about motherhood. Very cool. Love all the doodles. I think that's so cool. There's a write-up from Peter Kaiser as well, which is pretty sick, going around New Zealand. He's a very talented dude, with photos from Maurice Alblinger and Peter Kaiser. And he takes a lot of photos on film as well, which is pretty amazing. And then some more amazing stuff. Keep saying amazing. The absolute wizard that is John Gregory has been let loose on this book, and it's just incredible to see what he gets up to. His creativity seems to have no end. Chris Hall from Downtime podcast did Stone King Rally last year, and he did a write-up with photos from Sven Martin, and the write-up consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. But he sums it up, I think, perfectly. Having not done it myself, but having heard quite a lot about it, it seems pretty insane. Lost a bolt and filled it with a stick. Pretty nuts. Oh yeah, we've got some photos from Darkfest, which, pretty boring. What an absolute mental year. John Knight sums it up pretty well here. Hats off to every rider sending it a Darkfest. Thank you for the risks you take to keep us mortals dreaming. So that's pretty accurate. Deathgrip 2 teaser. Very, very excited for that. More of Amory. Or photos from San Martin again. Oh yes. The annual Misspent Summers Awards of the Year awards. But it's not really a year because we didn't get them out. It bridges the gap between 2022 and 2023. So we tried to give it a go. Have a look through that and see who we've got. Some odd categories. Mystery Disappearance winner. Bravest Clothing category. Mum of the Moment. Video Partist of the Years. Services to Copyright Infringement. Top Rated Free School Dinner Prize. Retiree of the Moment. High Profile Letdown Award. Commendable Misfiling Award. After Party Goer of Great Distinction from Harry Griffiths. Cool bit of write-up and design on it. Words from James McKnight about where he ended up, what he's doing now. Big boss man. Finale Workspace. If you haven't been, you got to go. You get free tea. More misspent collage-y things. Lots of bits and bobs. Rut-track from George Gorbrow. Cool. Very cool. Photos by Jake Padden. It's a big crew. Jake Byrne. Words by Daisy Mellons. Some really cool photos in this one. Most likely you're going to look for that one. Love that one. Why everyone needs a hard sell. Couldn't agree with this more. From words from Victor Lucas and Minda Photos. Do love a hardtail. It's a brilliant write-up that. From Nick Hamilton and photos by Richard Baybutt. Love the use of the slower shutter speeds. It looks really cool. Clever boys. It's a little review there on when does the trend end. Where's Crankworks Gallery. Amazing photos from Boris Bayer. Love a look. Do you want a meal? Yeah, there's too much in here. It's mental. There's so much. All of that. For 16 quid. And then it's the back cover. Spent 2.0. As you can see, it is not. As you can see, it's not a big book. We launched this in the summer. Well, no, actually, it wasn't really summer. It was September when we did like a soft launch at the Ligure pop-up, which is pretty cool. So we had loads of people come in and actually buy it, and it was pretty sick. Nice to meet people and talk about it, as well as talk to some of the contributors as well, and some of the athletes are in it. And it seems to go down really well, and people really like it. It's still a mixed bag on whether people like the size or not. I personally think it's pretty cool. Again, it's nice to have in the hand. It's really nice because you can just you can read a little bit here, a little bit there. Oh, sorry, missed that one. It's a great bit of Clay Porter / Sven Martin / Brendan Dog / Amory Perron / just Red. It's a really bad thing to have on your desk though, because it's very distracting. Because you just pick it up here and there and you just end up getting caught in it and not really doing anything else, specifically work. But yeah, I love it. In the back, forgot about it, we've got a list of other stuff you should go and check out. So there's magazines, photography books, religious texts, history, pretty sick. So that's kind of the size. And there's the thickness as well. these are still available on our website. £16. Let's say, again, I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't live in the UK because I still haven't got up to date with my euros, but 16 quid. It's a thing about riding bikes for fun, the 2022 to 2023 edition. And as it rightfully says on the back, it's 2 years in one, so it's a bargain. The same old story, you can add it to a bundle, you can do whatever you want with it. As I say in all the other videos, thank you to every single person that has helped contribute to the books, because they're insane. As you can see, there's a very long list down there. So if you pause it, you can read them all, but I'm not going to read them all out because I know I'll get someone named wrong. But yeah, there's just a huge amount of people to thank. Thank you to everyone that's bought a copy already. If you haven't got one, they're still available. As it says on the website, Spent one sold out in seconds. It was a lot of seconds, but still seconds. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. But yes, there are going to be some more of these on the way. Not necessarily our products either. There might be some looks at other people's stuff, which would be quite cool. But yeah, I will be back with some more videos. Again, I can only apologise. It's only what I've been asked to do. So I'm going to keep doing them until I get told to stop. But until then, have a good one.